out with that win. But guys, we are ready to hop right into the action here. Team WoW and Freedom Gaming starting things on Ankara, but it is Freedom on the attack first, and it looks like they're going for a full push already in underpass to start off this match, and this could be a great way to start with some burst aggression to possibly catch Team WoW off guard. And as we see, we've got a player already pushed up in Hotel, so he's going to be already in sort of a sandwich here, but Coda, he's going to have to come up big with these early entries. He throws the nade, but it's going to be a little bit too late. Kukan is already crossing on the site. Coda, he's ready to react though. Team WoW pick up 3 early frags, and they're off to an incredible start here. BotCons finally answers with 1, but it's not going to matter. Team WoW to clean things up, but Maxim, he's all alone with just a sliver of HP to work with, but he does manage to pick up another in the process, now making it a 1-on-2. It's already 2 on the board for Maxim, but Juice starting to close in here. Maxim, he's going to have to be careful, but Juice, he's ready to react. And that's going to be Team WoW picking up a very nice first round on the board.
Yeah, interesting push out coming out from Friedman. That's the thing about Blacklist, sorry. On Blacklist, you can do early pushes like that and, you know, almost get away with it because the enemy team isn't ready. Keep in mind, this is the first game of the day for Stage B, guys. And now, on your screen, we see 3 players headed over towards A Long from Freedom. And we'll see what happens. We got early peek coming out there from Michael DRK, and he will collect the kill from A Vent. Kukan will go down. 5v4 situation. Aaron picks up Bean towards B Long as well. Looks like Bomb Carrier will head there to will head over there as well. Aaron just still spotting over towards that B Long. Not really getting much though. BotCons will find Juice in mid from CT Spawn. Looked like he peeked out from a connector there. And that's going to lead things down in a 4v3 situation.
Right now, though, things looking a little bit grim once again for Freedom Gaming, losing the early pick game. Michael DRK did go down, or actually no, Juice went down in that exchange. Michael DRK still locking things down on the A staircase here, but he had a very incredible shot to start this one off, but now they just need to try and hold on to this number advantage they've created. But BotCons is going to be getting a little bit aggressive here in mid, but looks like the rest of his team going to be working their way over towards the A-bomb side. It's going to be Maxim and Rambo creeping over towards the vents here, but BotCons could catch the rotations off guard. He's just going to be playing for this sneaky spot. He goes for the peek. He's going to catch Aaron off guard, and that's going to be a lot of information to work with, but Coda and Rek both pick up kills, and that's going to leave Rambo in a 1-on-3, but it's not going to happen. Michael DRK rushing out to get that Deagle frag, and that's going to be a 2-0 start here for Team WoW.
Yeah, a 2-0 start for Team WoW, and this is where they're going to start building up some momentum. This is what we said. If you can build a good momentum up against Freedom, when Freedom realize, you know, they're a couple of rounds down, they're going to go really slow. They're going to start playing really slow, and really that shouldn't happen. But Rambo there takes out Rek, and looks like Juice is going to start peeking out from A connector. Tags up a couple of players. Will go ahead and head back, group towards his team. Nade goes in A connector as well. Looks like he's not going to be able to move just yet. Juice is spotting over towards Crazy Box. His flash goes out as well. Juice should be able to pick up one, but no, he will go down to BotCons. Michael DRK though does get the trade up, and then he will get instantly traded up as well by Maxim. 4v2 situation, not in favor of Team WoW, but they are going to be rotating from B towards CT.
Right now it's going to be a very high pressure situation.
Aaron
creeping up with Coda here though. They have to be careful. Maxim's going to be playing around the corner. Kukan on the cross, playing behind the box as well. It's going to be 1 frag on the board, but Maxim, he doesn't get the trade. It's going to be a 2-for-nothing trade. And now Team WoW have a 2v2 and control of the bomb site. Still, the bomb is yet to be planted, and it looks like Rambo is a little bit late on his rotation to support as well. And once again, Team WoW find a way into a round that they didn't really start off on the right foot, but it doesn't matter. Rambo and Bean, they still have a chance to try and bring this one back. And Team WoW, they've already over-rotated, though, back towards their spawn. And right now, looks like Freedom Gaming has an open A side. It's all about the retake here. Coda and Aaron playing just between the sides to try and have the fastest rotation. They're definitely playing this a little bit safer, but Bean and Rambo, they might try and push into this death trap. It could be a huge mistake here coming out from them, but it looks like they do finally decide to back off and play a little bit safer here. Rambo and Bean, though, this would be a very important round for Freedom to hold on to. They're yet to put one up on the board, but Coda is trying to get a little bit antsy on this peak, but I don't think they actually spotted Bean cross over to the double stack here. But Coda, he's going to get caught by Rambo, and now it's going to be Aaron all alone, nowhere near to support it. He's going for the flank out of A connector, and Aaron, with just 20 seconds, he's going to have to come up with something big here to make this one happen. The time is starting to run down, though. Aaron, he's going to be creeping up the stairs, but Rambo and Bean are both around the corner. And Aaron, he's going to have to come up with a huge double kill here, but it's not going to happen. Bean shuts things down, and that'll close it.
Poor decision coming there from Team WoW to split up there. I mean, it's a 2v2 retake, nonetheless, but when you're on a retake, you never want to leave each other. You always want to stay together just so you can get the better of the trades, and Team WoW is just not doing that, and he's gonna give Freedom their first round on the board.
Now it will be 2-1, guys. Team WoW still up by 1, but definitely a sloppy retake there coming out from them. And Freedom doing a great job of not getting overly aggressive, but on a map like Ankara, they can't afford to be too passive for too long. Team WoW, they're still sitting in control here, but it looks like Freedom are going to be grouping towards A, possibly once again Rambo trying to scout out this early pick, but this time around Team WoW not going for the peek out of arches. Juice going to be playing just a passive angle on the top of A, waiting for the push, but it looks like we may see Freedom go for the mid take. They know they were able to abuse Aaron in that spawn position last time around. This time they have to be even more careful. Team WoW seem to be a little bit more passive and waiting for the execution here. Freedom, though, we know they like to run down this clock before they actually go in, but looking at how that's worked out in their favor so far, how do you think that's going to play into a factor moving forward with their slow timed pushes here?
It's not going to work out. I can assure you it's not going to work out with how far apart the bomb sites are. You know, a minute and 14 seconds left on the clock here. It looks like they are going to go ahead and start pushing up towards CT base. Flash goes out. But Juice literally right around the corner, and Rambo will be able to collect the kill onto him. Big Coda though does find Rambo, and Bean will gun down Aaron. Looks like they should be able to explode onto B bomb side here, but they're just gonna be trailing around in CT. Shots coming out, and Big Coda will be able to collect one kill before getting instantly traded up by Balcons. Maxim will find Juice, and now it's gonna be a 3v1 situation here. All left up to Rek, who is on the A bomb side, picks off Maxim. Still has another 2 more players headed over towards his direction. 40 seconds left on the clock here. Rek will go down towards the stairs, just holding the angle. Balcon's trying to get the better of him. Won't happen. Rek will be able to pick him up, but he will go down to Bean. Tied up 2-2.
Freedom will manage to tie it there, but they almost seem a little bit frustrated with how that came down to the wire in that 1v1. They had a 3v1, and it seemed like they just peeked him one at a time, and unfortunately, they don't seem to lose the round, though, and it's going to be a 2-2 tie here, guys. Freedom Gaming and Team WoW all tied up as we go into round 5. Team WoW looking for some sort of control play to try and sort of divert attention from mid. It seems like Team WoW are kind of struggling to hold that mid presence here.
Yep. They really need to, you know, keep Michael DRK towards those lower B tons, but it looks like it's not going to be happening. Kukon though going to start pushing out towards Hotel here, spots one player, but he will go ahead and fall off. Smoke goes in, Nate goes out as well. We've got Bean pushing up from lower connector. We've got Aaron up in the tower here. Bean will find one. Aaron will collect the trade kill. Aaron actually finds himself a triple kill onto Kukon. Rambo though, in the meantime, does find Juice. And that's going to put things now in a 3v1 situation here in favor of Team WoW.
This is truly the Aaron we wanted to see yesterday, but now it's going to be up to Rambo to try and clean up the pieces here. It's going to be a 1v3, but the bomb is in control of Aaron and Rek here over towards B-Long. But Michael TRK, he runs with his back turn. It's going to be Rambo who catches him off guard. That is a huge mistake coming out from Michael TRK. And now Rambo, he has an opportunity here, but still the bomb is not in his hands. Aaron and Rek, they're going to have to come up with something huge here to try and hold this one off.
That was
Rambo,
unbelievable.
he is ready for this. Michael DRK, though, he's got to be a little bit more careful. That's the second time now he has been caught off guard with his back turned. And right now, it's going to be up to Aaron and Rek to make this happen, but they're actually going to give up control of the bomb. Aaron and Rek, they're already pushing around A-Long to go for a complete wraparound on this site, and this could actually catch Rambo off guard. He thinks they're going to be guarding this bomb, but they're actually already hot on the flank right now. Aaron and Rek, though, they could be the two to close this one out and put Team WoW back in the lead, but Rambo, he's definitely a force to be reckoned with here for Freedom. He's going to have to come up with something crazy here to keep things in control, but Rambo doesn't know where these last 2 players are. They're going to be sitting over towards A, completely diverting attention from the bomb. But Rambo, he's so cautious here. He doesn't want to make the mistake
at this
of running
point,
into a player.
At this point, Team WoW really needs to start headed over towards CT. They know that Freedom like to take their time, and there we go. Rambo now going to start putting the bomb down over towards B bomb site. And now, finally, please, Team WoW need to stick together. It's 2v1. They have man advantage. They don't have bomb advantage, but they have man advantage. They need to get ready on these trades. They can't afford to split up. If they split up and give Rambo individual one-on-one, they will not win this.
It looks like it's going to be Aaron actually going up to the tower. Rek going to be pushing in from lower, but they still haven't cleared Rambo's position yet. Aaron, he's not ready for it. Rambo picks up the double kill. It's a 1v3, and Freedom come up with a big round there that they should not have been able to win.
Michael DRK, how bad is it for Michael to not have noticed Rambo? They were right next to each other.
It's just an unfortunate mistake there from Michael, and then just giving him too much time in that 2v1 Team WoW. They almost lost the round for themselves there at that point, and right now, Freedom, they have to be feeling very confident. Maxim starts off with 1. It's going to be Aaron going down. Rambo picks up another, and it's already a 5-on-3. Team WoW starting to crumble under the pressure here. as now it will be a two-man down situation as they try to recover this one. Rambo getting aggressive over towards B long, though. They still want to take control of Hotel and work their way into the bomb site, but Team Wild, they have to be careful. They're already down 2, and they don't want to give up any more. Beam, the only player really taking a little bit of damage there. Juice trying to hold things off from the top of the stairs, but he's going to run into some nade trouble. It's going to be another kill on the board for Freedom, but Coda finally gets one, but it doesn't matter. Beam takes him in the trade, and he's going to be left all alone here as he goes down to Black Cons. That is just another clean round for Freedom, and after the first 2 rounds, I would have said Team Wild looked like they were going to run away with it, Danny, but now Freedom has definitely stepped up to the plate.
Yeah, Freedom definitely stepping up, and you can see Team Wild starting to slowly fall apart here. They were not ready to get 1v3'd by Rambo, but now push coming over towards this B bomb site, towards B Hotel again, sorry. We do have a player on that left corner, which is Reki. Will go for the spring, collects one! Collects a double, but will go down to Kukon, but Aaron now follows up, finds a double for himself as well, and that's going to be a 4v1 situation now in favor of Team Wild. Rambo, last guy left alive here with the sniper in hand. He clutched a 1v3 last round. Can he clutch a 1v4 this time? Possible, very possible. Rambo headed over towards his spawn here. We do have a player literally right in front of him, which is Michael DRK, who came up from A long, and he will get the better of him.
Definitely a good position this time around from Michael DRK, finally not getting caught off guard. That's going to give him a little bit more confidence now as Team Wild looks to try and tie this one 4-4. Just 2 rounds left in the first half, but this is definitely shaping up to be a very close match. But Rambo definitely bringing the heat today. A different Rambo than what we saw yesterday, but on the opposite side of things, Aaron definitely bringing his A-game to the table as well. But it's not going to matter. Rambo wins the challenge and takes down Michael DRK to start this one off. And right now, Team Wild already going to be facing a disadvantage as the bomb starts to work its way over towards B. Rambo, though, he's been so deadly. He's already sitting at 9 frags here in the first half, and he's just looking for more here, but he's going to be smoked off. It may not matter. They have the advantage. They're looking to go for this B bomb site. Maxim going to be leading the charge as they try and fight Aaron here, but Aaron, he's just going to back off and wait for the rotation here, playing the passive game, trying to bait these players out into the push. Right now, though, Aaron is looking for the peak, but it's not going to be given to him. It's just going to be some passive play on the backside. They catch the rotators. Rambo and Kukon both picking up flags. It's going to be Aaron and Coda left to try and make this one happen, but Aaron, he's going to be one and done. Coda will face the same fate there, and that's going to be a 5th round now on the board. Freedom starting to get the momentum train behind them now.
Yeah, Freedom definitely getting that momentum train, and there's just nothing that Team Wild can do. I mean, Aaron did play it smart. He played it smart, backed off, allowed his rotators to come in, you know, as a cavalry, but they just got gunned down from Connector. And now Team Wild sending 4 players over towards the towards B Hotel and 1 on Bridge. Looks like Bridge player will go ahead and back off here. Rambo with the sniper in hand. Probably going to be scoping over towards A Connector in mid. Fires a shot, doesn't land onto anyone though. Bean has taken a little bit of damage, but he should be safe and sound for now. Flashes come out as well. It looks like they will be contesting towards B long, and yes they do. Michael DRK will go down there to Maxim. Maxim finds himself a double kill as well onto Aaron. We've got a rotate coming over towards Bridge here. Juice will collect one onto Rambo. Big Coda finds one as well. Juice collecting himself a double. Big Coda does go down to Balkans, and that's going to put things now 2v2 situation tied up. Still, no bomb is down on any bomb site though. A is completely open. And it does look like a rotate coming out over towards the A bomb site here. The smartest thing, actually, never mind though. Rek will go ahead and pick off Kukon. I was going to say the smartest thing to do was there. Kukon should have held his position, allowed his bomb carrier to push up mid, to try to get a kill from behind. But it is not going to happen. And bomb will head over towards A.
Yeah, now Balkans, he's going to be in the key position here. And this is where Team Wild, they have to be careful. If they peek 1 by 1, they could face a terrible fate here, but it looks like they're going to have a chance to push in and go for the double challenge. But Rek, he just goes in solo by himself, and he will come up with 2 big kills to finish off the round there. And that's going to put Team Wild at a 5-4, down by 1 as we go into the second half. Things still looking very, very close here.
It's a sort of questionable mid-game there that was from Team Wild, but you know, they managed to pull back and only, you know, 1 round down. So, good performance.
And now it's really going to be up to them to step up to the plate in the second half. But I know Team Wild definitely feels more comfortable on the Blacklist side. So I feel like this could shape up to be a very, very close game and one that could potentially see some overtime. I mean, 5-4, pretty standard half coming out from both teams here on Ankara. It's usually a map where 5-4 Blacklist is pretty standard. But looking at Team Wild, they definitely seem a lot more informed than we saw yesterday.
Yeah.
Now, guys, we are going to be hopping right into the second half here. It's going to be Team WoW now on the attack with a chance to tie it up from the start of the half. It's going to be 5-4, though. Freedom Gaming leading to start off the second here. right now, though, is going to be the opening round here. Going into it, it looks like we're going to have a 3-2 split coming out from Freedom on the defense. But it's going to be Team WoW aggressively working their way for the A-Long challenge. But the question is, will Freedom be ready for this? But it's going to be Rambo. He goes for the early peek. He gets the shot on Dakota. And it looks like he's going to have a chance to back off here, but with just a sliver of health to do it. So far, though, it's looking very favorable for Freedom, but they definitely need to be careful here on A. But Team WoW, they're actually very hesitant. They didn't want to re-engage after that initial pick came out from Rambo. It looks like Rambo, he's actually going to move his way all the way over to B. Right now, they actually have the bomb still sitting out towards A, but Aaron just patiently waiting for this peek here. He doesn't quite connect the shot, but he will get the re-peek there. Aaron picks off one, and now it's going to be a dead even 4v4 situation here, as Team WoW look to try and tie this one up to start off the half. Still, though, it is going to be the bomb sitting out towards A as Aaron rotates back. It looks like they're going to go for the push here. All 4 players ready and grouped, but it is going to be Bean who gets the initial frag. Juice getting a little bit too antsy there. He's going to be taken down. Michael DRK, though, going in with Rec to pick up the trade, and now it's going to be all about the side execution here, but they have to get the trades. Aaron picks up one, and now it's going to be a 2-on-2. Rambo and BotCons trying to retake the bomb side. Aaron and Michael looking to hold on here and tie this one up, but BotCons, he's already on the flank. They need to be careful. Aaron, he's not watching the back either. They could get themselves into a very difficult situation. BotCons, he's already working up vents on the flank. They need to be careful. They're not having anyone watch their back here. This could be a very difficult situation, but they turn around just in time. But it's not going to matter. Rambo's there to help clean things up, and Freedom hold on to take the round.
BotCons blew it, and BotCons shot for no apparent reason that maybe misclicked, blew his position, but Team WoW not fast enough to react, and well, there you go. That see what I mean? Stay grouped together, and you know, you more or less will probably win the retake. Regardless of whether one went from A connector and one went from A long, eventually they grouped up and, you know, they won the retake.
Now this is where Freedom has to feel very comfortable taking that first round home of the half, and they'll start it off with another pick as well, make that 2 picks. And now Team WoW is going to be left in a very difficult situation. Once again, Coda, Aaron, and Michael left in an early 3v5 here. This is where things can start to get scary for them, losing the first round and now potentially falling in the second of the half as well. Michael DRK, the only one really in a position to try and make an early impact here, but looks like the bomb's going to be rotating into mid as well to support him, but he's still pretty eager to get this pick going towards A connector. Aaron, though, going to be rotating to support things as well, but they still need a huge turnaround to take back this round. Michael DRK, though, it looks like he's going to go for the challenge here towards A connector, but still they seem very hesitant now, much more nervous in this round than they were in the previous to actually go for these executions on the site, but looks like they may have Michael DRK go for the fake. Coda and Aaron going to be leading a charge here into underpass to potentially go on to B, but they definitely need to be careful. Both Kukon and BotCons are ready for this challenge here, but Kukon, he's playing such a sneaky position here. They have to be careful and check their corners as they go in for the entry, but BotCons, he's playing in a position to crossfire with this very well, and they definitely need to be ready. Rambo trying to control mid, but Michael DRK gets the pick over towards A. It's going to be Bean going down. Coda gets one, and now it's up to Aaron to come in for the trade, but he's not going to be able to be there in time. This would be a huge kill if Aaron can come out on top of this situation, but he's going to have to back off as Michael DRK goes down. It's going to be Aaron all alone in a 1v3, but it won't happen. He's going to be one and done as Freedom pick up yet another round on the board here.
That was a nice try there coming out from Team WoW. They sort of had the a good idea to send 4 over to B. Michael did great, got the initial kill over towards A, but Team WoW just couldn't follow up. And it looks like now they're going to be headed over towards mid here, sending 4 players, towards that mid. And we do have one over towards B long as well. Shots being popped over towards mid as well. Looks like Juice is actually already in that spawn here. Kukon will find the initial kill onto Rec. Rambo actually finds himself a double kill before getting traded up by Juice. And Michael, though, will collect one as well onto BotCons. But 2 players rotating over into AC here, firing over towards this mid. Kukon finds the kill onto Michael DRK, making things a 3v1 situation. And the Juice just stuck in base here, only will find one, and Bean will trade them up.
It's looking at like it may just be the beginning of the end here. Freedom Gaming, they seem to have a lot of momentum behind them now with this half. Team WoW still yet to put one up on the board for their Blacklist half. It's definitely not a great start to this half for them, and they are just 2 rounds away from being the next team to get knocked out here. And Team WoW, they definitely have a chance to step it up here now, but they're going to come up with some, looks like a full push here. They're going to be going towards A, but Maxim and Bean, they are both ready for this. Michael DRK, though, he's going to be the one who needs to step up and try and find this initial pick here. Otherwise, they could run into a very difficult situation here on the push. Juice, though, is going to be leading the charge. He goes for the early pick. It doesn't matter though. Maxim will get it. Rec coming through for the trade, but interestingly enough, Rec and Michael DRK both sniping on the offense here. And this is going to make it a very hard site to push into with just Desert Eagles. Michael DRK though picks off one. They're going to have to do a lot more than that. They already have Kukon on the flank, and it may be the beginning of the end here, guys. 1v3 for Rec as Freedom comes in for the pinch. Rec, though, manages to find one, but this would be a huge 1v3 if Rec can somehow find a way to win it. He's got it down to just 2 players now, but it is Kukon and Rambo. 2 players you really don't want to be up against, especially Rambo in these situations has been so crucial for Freedom Gaming, but Rec, he's definitely a good challenger for it. He gets the dig onto Rambo. It's going to be a 1v1 now. Kukon versus Rec for the round. Rec, can he hold on for his team? No. It'll go down to Kukon getting the final kill.
He's no Toonie.
Unfortunately not. He won't be able to clean up those Deagle frags, but there we have Freedom Gaming with a very wide spread as they go into their match point. 9-4. Freedom just 1 round away from pushing themselves into the lower bracket decider match here. Right now, though, it is just going to be a slow start here from Team WoW. They are very hesitant. They don't want to give up this final round as they know it is their tournament life on the line every single round now. Freedom, they are looking very confident. Rambo putting in a ton of work this half, but Kukon right behind him as well. Juice still looking for these opening picks towards A, but he hasn't been able to be very successful so far. But it's going to be Coda who gets the opening frag there. It's going to be Rambo going down, and that is a crucial pick coming out from them and a much-needed moment as well. Aaron, though, going to be challenged by Botcons over by Long, and it's not going to go his way. Botcons picks up the kill, and he's going to fall back with just 16 HP. And now it's going to be a very difficult situation. Team WoW facing the elimination now as Kukon picks up one, and they will take a 4v3 advantage here. But it looks like the remaining Team WoW players are going to be trying to force their way onto A. It's going to be a 1-for-1 trade, but Bean won't be able to hold on, and now the 2-on-2 is real. Rec and Coda trying to keep the dream alive here for Team WoW, but Kukon and Botcons, 2 players hot on the rotate here over into the Global Risk spawn as they try to work their way back towards A. Rec, though, he's going to try and challenge the double stack player, but he won't be able to make it happen. Coda comes in for the trade, and both players are lit in this situation, both under 30 HP as they go for the challenge here. 1v1 Botcons and Coda for the fate of the match here. It's going to be Botcons just looking for the peak, but Coda just playing this one extremely passive here.
Yeah, Botcons going to go ahead and follow up. Oh, sorry, push up over towards the A bomb site here, but it looks like Coda is going to go through connector over towards possibly B. Coda does have bomb in hand, 45 seconds left on the clock. He can literally just put this bomb down and get himself an early post-plant position. He's going to be moving over towards CT now, just clearing out all of his angles. I think he's going to wrap around back towards the A bomb site. It looks to be that way. 30 seconds left on the clock. And we've got Botcons headed over in A connector, going to drop over into underpass here. This has worked for Coda, but he's going the opposite direction. He's headed over towards B. This is not good for Coda right now. 19 seconds left on the clock here. Coda once again going to clear out his positions. Botcons is literally right next to him. He hears the bomb going down. Bomb goes down here, but Botcons doesn't do much of it. He has spotted him. He knows he's 1 HP. Botcons going to drop down. 9 HP now. Has a flash ready in hand. Going to go ahead and toss it over towards the generators. Looks towards the left side, but Coda was full flashed and he will go down.
There we have it, guys. It's going to be Freedom Gaming taking it over Team WoW.
Look how happy he is. Look how happy he is.
Very great performance coming out from Freedom, and now they'll have a chance at redemption here. They're going to go on to face Flipside once again, and we are going to have a showdown between them on Subbase coming up a little bit later in the day. But guys, what an incredible way to start off the day for Freedom, coming back and just showing a great performance today. Rambo, probably my MVP though of that match.
8-4, second half. Rambo went up. Rambo's 1v3 against Team WoW was unbelievable. It was not expected, but it was unbelievable. And that boost he got from that 1v3 just made him go off in the second half.
Yeah, and it really came down to, I think there was 2 or 3 crucial rounds where Michael DRK got caught in a really bad position.
I feel so sorry for Coda. I felt like Coda could have stepped up in that last round. Before that last round actually took place, Coda was 1-4. And then, you know, luckily he actually did collect 2 frags, putting himself almost even 3-4. But Coda had the best of opportunities. He managed to more or less throw the fake. He should have wrapped back towards A, but he took B. And